Changing hands. Smith. And here now is Lewis Cook. Eva Nilsson. Excellent vision. Semenyo. Great block. So following the deflection, a corner kick. And they're going for the short one. No-nonsense clearance behind for the corner.
Well, that's certainly cleared the immediate threat.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Oh, terrific save! Well, opting for the short corner. Maybe dangerous here. Now with Senesi. Opportunity! Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Trossard. It's with Erdogan. Subimendi. And here's Saliba. Declan Rice. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Timber. Now with Saka. Subimendi. Now in possession, Trossard. Subimendi. Gabriel. Now in possession, Trossard. And the pass deftly cut out.
Good anticipation there, it really was.
On to Semenyo. Lewis Cook. Ilya Zabani. You can almost see their opponents racking their brains. How do we stop this? On to Senesi. Excellent defending. Victor Gyökeres. Rice with it. Can they fashion a chance? Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. Decent looking pass. Oh, it might be. Trossard. Rice with it. Victor Gyökeres. Subimendi. And a tidy ball. Did well to win it back.
That was really good defending.
And a goal kick coming up. Kluivert. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out. Trossard. Victor Gyökeres. Zabani. And here now is Lewis Cook. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. And possibilities here. Now with Semenyo. Can he deliver? Oh my goodness, monster tackling!
Yeah, he's done really well there. What a brilliant recovery that was.
Gyökeres. Urian Timber. Crossing opportunity. Decent idea. Can he? Well, we always try to be fair about it, but that really should have been 1-0 early on here.
Well, what a chance. That would have been a great start for them.
Too fair. Ouattara. Adams. That's a lovely ball. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Saka. Good conditions for the counter. Decent looking ball. Oh, so close to opening up the defence. William Saliba. Urian Timber. Timber. And here's Saliba. And there to intervene. Trossard. That's a nice looking ball. They're all doing their bit to keep them out. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Crossed into the penalty area. Did well to clear it away. Adams. Ouattara. Semenyo. And a lot to like about this attack. And played in. And the keeper didn't have too much time. And David Raya has it now. Smart defending. Clivert. Stopped a surefire goal.
Well, you won't see too many better blocks than that.
And support available. Counter-attacking possibilities. Corner kick given to Arsenal. Over it comes. Oh, real chance for him.
Well, he attacked it so well and made good contact, but he just couldn't keep it down, could he?
Will he play it in? Oh, danger here. Now they can reorganise. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Could be threatening. Very quick thinking there. Trossard. It's with Gabriel. Now in possession, Trossard. Rice with it. Oh, useful ball. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. That's a good-looking pass. Lewis Cook. Ilya Zabanyi. Throw in here for Arsenal.
Well, the hosts have had so much of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and they're playing really well and creating chances. It's surely only a matter of time before they take the lead here.
Yes, it's so true. For once they find themselves in defensive mode. And a fine tackle. Declan Rice. And here's Saliba. Saka. Bukayo Saka. It does appear to be opening up on the flank for Arsenal here. And an astute piece of defending. Tyler Adams. Just waiting for the support to arrive.
He shields it so well, doesn't he?
It's a neat move. And that is offside. Urian Timber. An encouraging Arsenal move. Really is a lovely example of how to pass the ball. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Decent position. Oh, they were in a decent position too. He has teammates around him. And after the cross, a tremendous block. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Gabriel. Urian Timber. Bukayo Saka. William Saliba. Subimendi. Arsenal have given it away. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? And successfully cut out. Well, both sides finding it very challenging to keep the ball at the moment.
Well, it's a real scrap, isn't it?
Ilya Zabanyi. Here's Kluivert. Theme emerging of wasted possession. throw-in for Bournemouth. Zabarni. Promising looking attack. Not the best clearance. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Could pose a threat on the counter. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. On to Senesi. Antoine Semenyo. Played into the centre. And steered back under a bit of pressure. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal a bit wasteful in possession. Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Yuri and Timber. On to Saka. Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. Now with Saka. Great weight on the pass.
Yeah, weighted perfectly, wasn't it?
Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Martin Ødegaard. Now in possession, Kossar. Subimendi. Could be threatening. Can he put it in? It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Evanilson. Ilya Zabarni. Too fair. Can they deliver here? Promising position, this. Adams. Ouattara. And quick thinking defensively. Opportunity here. Kluivert. Adams. Evanilson. Well, that's a clever ball. Can they forge ahead? It could be up for grabs. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. On to Senesi. Kluivert. Adams. Ouattara. And here now is Lewis Cook. Kluivert. Lewis Cook. Tyler Adams. Here's Kluivert. Eyeing an opening.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
Lewis Cook. Adrien Truffert. That's a well-struck pass. Adams. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Now what can they do from here? Tyler Adams. And the flag raised. Offside it is. And a Bournemouth throw coming up. Showing good situational awareness. Senesi. Here's Kluivert. Arsenal have possession again. Timber. Interesting pass. Now in possession, Trossard. Showing real patience. Can they forge ahead? Rice. So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Victor Gyökeres. Oh, good-looking pass. Well, that's splendid play. Can he put them in front? And that is defending of the highest order. Kluivert. Ouattara. Here's Kluivert. Adams. Lewis Cook. Well, this could really help the cause. Here's Kluivert. And space to cross it. And cutting it out. Lewis Cook. And Adam Smith on the ball. Trossard. It's with Gabriel. On to Gyökeres. Excellent run in possession. Well, that's going to be all for the first half here at the home of Arsenal. And the second half has begun here in North London. Lewis Cook. Will he play it in? Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Trossard. It's with Gabriel. Martin Ødegaard. Jurriën Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Subimendi. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Subimendi. Timber. Excellent defending. Adrien Truffert. Well, good idea. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Bukayo Saka. It's with Ødegaard. Jurriën Timber. Can they jump ahead?
For me, they're too patient at times.
Gyökeres. And here's Saliba. Declan Rice. Victor Gyökeres. And a bit off the mark. Lewis Cook. Subimendi. Now, who can he play it to? That's a good ball. Declan Rice. And here's Saliba. Rice with it. Space and time for Arsenal. Kluivert. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Good looking run. Bukayo Saka. Subimendi. Rice with it. Well, they keep passing away. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Composed play in possession.
Just used his strength there.
Martin Ødegaard. Delightful pass. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Evanilson. Quick break could be on. And he's through here. And the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger.
Oh, just look at those stats. Bournemouth aren't making enough of their really good attacking play. They've missed far too many chances here.
Bukayo Saka. And here's Saliba. Gabriel. Saka. William Saliba. It's with Gabriel. Martin Ødegaard. On to Saka. Moving the ball more than decently, but can they take the lead? Bournemouth unable to hang on to the ball. Out of play and an Arsenal throw-in forthcoming. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Saka. Timber. It's with Gabriel. Bukayo Saka. And here's Saliba. A long way from the perfect pass.
Well, they just can't get their passing going here.
Christie. Kluivert. And here now is Lewis Cook. Semenyo. Really nice looking pass. Tavernier. And will the cross work out for them? And tidy defensive play. Trossard. Declan Rice. 30 minutes left for play. Rice with it. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. Urian Timber. William Saliba. Timber. Declan Rice. There to win it back. Tavernier. Could be troublesome. Nilsson. An opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. Now sending it in. Could be more trouble. Now with Senesi. Well, nothing to split the two sides, but this move looks promising. Failure to keep the ball by Arsenal. Trossard. He has teammates around him. Now in possession, Trossard. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. His determination there for all to see. That's a good-looking pass. It's with Ødegaard. Looking for the final pass. Martin Ødegaard. Can he finish? Wildly off target in the end.
Yeah, just no composure there.
On to Senesi. Truffert. And nicely over the top. Still pressure. Can he put it in? And the keeper getting across to stop it. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Playing it in. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Saka. Yuri and Timber. It's with Mikel Merino. Trossard. Doing well to keep possession. How about the cross? Will it go in? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And cleared away.
Well, Arsenal thought that was the moment they'd edged in front. But what an excellent save from the keeper. He's just kept his team in the game here.
Yes, end-to-end stuff, but now they're forced to track back. Nilsson. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? It needs an accurate cross. That's a good-looking ball. Truffert. Lewis Cook. Oh, good use of the ball. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Into the final 20 minutes. Adrien Truffert. Smith. Now with Zabani. And a clever piece of defending. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Beautiful pass. A decisive clearance it was. Careless once more in possession of the ball. Oh, it looked really promising for them. Kluivert. Could be a chance to break. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising.
Well, Arsenal haven't been at their best, but just listen to these fans. They believe a winner's coming here.
Martin Ødegaard. Mikel Merino. Could be threatening. And that's easy peasy for the keeper. Really effective shielding under pressure. And the defensive intervention there. Jurriën Timber. On to Gyökeres. Mikel Merino. Attacking with vigour. But they took care of the situation defensively. Antoine Semenyo. Lewis Cook. Ilya Zabarny. Here's Kluivert. And showing the importance of width. And the cross into the middle. And the move breaks down. Mikel Merino. And here's Saliba. Gyökeres. Interesting pass. Oh, looked rushed there. Good conditions for the counter. Now, can they take advantage? And still pressing. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Mikel Merino. Timber. William Saliba. Martin Ødegaard. Can they jump ahead? And passing it through. And he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Smith. Now with Ryan Christie. And he saw the situation developing. On the offensive. And given acres of space to attack here. To jump in front. Timely intervention. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And forward go Arsenal. Do they have a late winning goal in their future? Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say it has been coming.
Here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal. Well, you can understand Arteta's delight. That's a big moment in this match.
So underway again, and the question is, can they now put this to bed? Kufer. Here's Kluivert. And they keep it moving. But they dealt with the threat posed. Martin Ødegaard. Now with Gyökeres. Bournemouth recovering possession well. And pressing for the equaliser. And clears his lines. And showing good game awareness. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge.
Oh, top-class defending there.
Trossard. Rice with it. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Gabriel. It's with Ødegaard. Passing it around. Can they see this out? And snuffed out the danger immediately. Could be troublesome. This could level it. But denied by the keeper. And at this late stage of the proceedings, it could be highly significant.
Well, it could be a huge moment, Derek. So little time left now.
Declan Rice. It's with Gabriel. Mikel Merino. Well, nearing the end of the 90 minutes, and Arsenal in charge. Can they get over the line? Interested in your thoughts on their overall performance?
Well, they need to hold on here. Not long left now, but you have to say they've defended really well up to this point, and I just can't see them conceding now. This will be a really good win if it stays like this.
Can they level it here? On to Semenyo. And here now is Lewis Cook. Ilya Zabanyi. On to Senesi. Lewis Cook. Here's Kluivert. Did well to clear it away. Oh, good idea. Kluivert. A chance to whip it in. Can they set up a chance? Arsenal have given it away. Feeding it through. Oh, he could finish. Oh, perhaps this time. Well, remember that save if they do battle back.
Well, not long left now, so that was a big, big save.
Well, shielding the ball admirably. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Adrian Kufer. Kluivert. How can they find a late leveller? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Martin Ødegaard. It's with Mikel Merino. William Saliba. Gabriel. Now with Saka. Nice looking pass. Chance here. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. Now and back underway. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Lewis Cook. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Kluivert. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Gyökeres. Now in possession, Trossard. And a decent delivery. Over the touchline for what will be an Arsenal throw. Declan Rice. It's with Mikel Merino. Plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Maybe dangerous here. And strong play here. Bukayo Saka. On to Gyökeres. Semenyo. And here now is Lewis Cook. And that is that. It goes down as a defeat for the Czech. And a warm welcome from North London. We're at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Arsenal, and they face Bournemouth.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Gabriel plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And successfully cut out.
Good reading of the game.
Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal have given it away. And a lot to like about this attack. And crossed in there. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. And making sure there was no danger in the end. Martin Ødegaard. Evan Nilsson. And here now is Lewis Cook. Zabarni. And showing good game awareness. Smith. And cutting it out. And Adam Smith on the ball. Zabarni. Adrien Truffert. Arsenal have given it away. Kluivert. Delightful pass. Can he? And that's a super effort and a terrific save. Almost right off the bat.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Let's hope that sets the tone here.
William Saliba. Out of play and a Bournemouth throw forthcoming. Declan Rice. Timber. It's with Ødegaard. William Saliba. Subimendi. Declan Rice. Now with Saka. And the flag does go up, offside. Declan Rice. Who can he pick out? Well, the threat could be there. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Ouattara. Just no confidence on the ball from either side.
Well, it's a real scrap, isn't it?
Urian Timber. Good movement. To put them ahead. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Getting in there to intercept. Good high press. Lewis Cook. Evan Nilsson. Now with Semenyo. Could be troublesome. Oh, crucial interception.
Well, he showed all his qualities there.
Trossard. Now in possession, Trossard. It's with Gabriel. Martin Ødegaard. Easy to intercept. That's a good-looking ball. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Timber. It's with Gabriel. William Saliba. Urian Timber. Saka. Timber. It's with Gabriel. William Saliba. Gabriel. It's with Ødegaard. Timber. Intelligent defending. Now opening things up. Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. Decent position. Just cutting off the supply. Adrien Truffert. Now with Senesi. Kluivert. Ouattara. And here now is Lewis Cook. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Evan Nilsson. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, he almost headed it in. Lewis Cook. Well read to ease the pressure. Oh, moving it nicely. Possession lost by Arsenal. Now with Semenyo. Here's Kluivert. Exploiting the wide area. Dangerous ball. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
Well, no way through there.
Subimendi. Rice with it. Gabriel. Now in possession, Trossard. Read it well. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Smith. Kluivert. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Gabriel. Trossard. It's with Gabriel. Now in possession, Trossard. Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Well, they keep the ball moving.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
Subimendi. William Saliba. Now with Gyökeres. Might be able to set up the chance. But no, just offside.
Well, it was close, and it is offside. The assistant got that absolutely right.
Lewis Cook. Here's Kluivert. Now with Semenyo. Promising attack. Ouattara. High quality defending. Martin Ødegaard. William Saliba. Now in possession, Trossard. Decent looking ball. Just needs to stay calm. It's gone in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Arsenal level.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. cross it in here. Just went slightly awry for them there. William Saliba. Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes.
Yeah, they make it look so easy at times, don't they?
Subimendi. Might lead to a chance. Martin Ødegaard. And it's opening up. Well, the keeper wasn't worried in the slightest. Lewis Cook. On to Senesi. Adrien Truffert. Ouattara. Intelligent ball. And it took a touch off the defender, so it will be a corner. Who can they pick out? And ball back with Bournemouth here. Kluivert. Timber. Now with Saka. Showing a great defensive instinct. Kluivert. And support available. Ouattara. That's a good-looking ball. The threat was there, but no problems now. Gabriel. And here's Saliba. Trossard. Well, good idea. Almost the chance they could get caught out on the break here. Well, it was a good counter-attack in the making, but very alert defending. Adrien Truffert. Adams. And Adam Smith on the ball. Adrien Truffert. Moving the ball forwards. How creative can they be? And he read it well defensively. Urian Timber. Gabriel. Now in possession, Trossard. Martin Ødegaard. Fantastic ball. Declan Rice. And an opening. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal. Well, look at Arteta's celebration. He really is loving life at this particular point. It's a good moment for the team as well.
Goal for us.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Adrien Truffert. Here's Kluivert. Zabani. Good passage of play. Senesi. Semenyo. Adams. Adrien Truffert. Now with Zabani. On to Senesi. Back now to the goalkeeper. Senesi. Now with Senesi. And Adam Smith on the ball. Well, the half-time whistle fast approaching. It's Arsenal with the lead. Interested to get your thoughts on their performance so far.
Well, it's been a good first half so far, and they've been the better side, certainly going forward. They now just need to keep playing with intensity right up to the break.
Lovely tempo here. And look at this! Not a surefire goal. An Arsenal corner as they look for more. Over it comes. Evan Nilsson. Arsenal regaining possession. Urian Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. That's a high-quality pass. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Adams. And Adam Smith on the ball. Lewis Cook. Now with Semenyo. Oh, that's a clever ball. Eyeing an opening. And a chance to whip it in here. Now opening things up. And that'll be a Bournemouth throw. Makes his way in field. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Victor Gyökeres. Bukayo Saka. Now with Gyökeres. Declan Rice. On to Gyökeres. And showing fine vision. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time added on here. Truffert. Now with Senesi. Tyler Adams. On to Senesi. Here's Kluivert. Truffert. Promising position, this. And this to level it. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, as you can see, he gets a touch on this, but it's not quite enough to stop the goal. It was a good effort, though.
So they get the ball rolling again, and this is a goal fest in the extreme. Declan Rice. And here's Saliba. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Arsenal have given it away. Martin Ødegaard. William Saliba. And time is up as far as the first half is concerned. Underway in the second half here at the home of Arsenal. A really good pass. Chance was building.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
Ouattara. Here's Kluivert. Impressive build-up. But they took care of the situation defensively. Gabriel. And here's Saliba. It's with Gabriel. Now in possession, Trossard. Declan Rice. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. William Saliba. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. And fine use of the ball. Trossard. Oh, disappointing end to that. Now with Senesi. Kluivert. Well, this could really help the cause. Failure to keep the ball by Bournemouth. William Saliba. Gabriel. And here's Saliba. William Saliba. It's with Gabriel. Gabriel. Subimendi. It's with Ødegaard. Trossard. An encouraging Arsenal move. Not giving it away. Arsenal's free kick here. Danger building. Can they make something of this now? Oh, really close. Just failed to keep his attempt down. Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. Now, who can he play it to? It's with Ødegaard. Oh, and the decision is penalty. A big chance for them to take the lead here. But no further sanction.
Yeah, surprising decision not to book him there.
This to put them in front once more. Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it. Trying to pick out a teammate. And Bournemouth losing possession. Holding on to it.
Shields the ball so well, doesn't he?
Adams. Too fair. Here's Kluivert. Oh, useful ball. Trossard. It's with Ødegaard. William Saliba. Subimendi. Declan Rice. And that's where to send it. Fine build-up play. Trossard. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. William Saliba. Timber. And here's Saliba. Saka. Martin Ødegaard. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Well, that one has promise. Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. Oh, moving it nicely. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Kluivert. And here now is Lewis Cook. It needs an accurate cross. Now what can they do from here? Well, a classic example of how to intercept. William Saliba. Subimendi. Showing a good reading of the game. And into the last 30 minutes now. Adrien Truffert. On to Senesi. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Lewis Cook. Very effective passing sequence. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Lewis Cook. Now with Senesi. Flowing here. How about the cross? Could be troublesome. Chance was building. Will it be? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
So the game restarted by Arsenal. A wake-up call for the Arsenal players, perhaps. Can they construct a response? William Saliba. Gabriel. Rice with it. Yuri and Timber. Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. Rice with it. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Now with Senesi. Evanilson. And trying to extend their lead.
Yeah, this is good. Just looking for the next opening.
Adrien Truffert. Has a go! Well, a powerful effort, but he couldn't quite keep the shot down. So making the substitution now. Gabriel. An alert intervention. Trossard. Ball retention is often part of it. Nice looking pass. He has time to play it over. Real defensive resilience. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleying home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, that is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Victor Gyökeres. Now in possession, Trossard. Declan Rice. Subimendi. Subimendi. Martin Ødegaard. It's with Gabriel. Subimendi. William Saliba. On to Saka. Urian Timber. And here's Saliba. Martin Ødegaard. Now in possession, Trossard. Declan Rice. It's with Gabriel. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Lewis Cook. Now with Semenyo. Well, the keeper calmly putting that moment of danger to bed. Subimendi. Arsenal struggling to keep the ball. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Now, who can he play it to? Adrien Truffert. Looking for the final pass. Truffert. Now he must favour the cross. That's a good-looking pass. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. And time for the change now. Gabriel. It's with Ødegaard. Subimendi. Now with Saka. Martin Ødegaard. Saka. Bukayo Saka. Timber. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Yuri Timber. Subimendi. Rice with it. Subimendi. Timber. On to Saka. Martin Ødegaard. Oh, could be an opportunity here. And defending as a unit.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Eva Nilsson. Ilya Zabarny. Truffert. Lewis Cook. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Timber. And here's Saliba. Gabriel. Rice with it. And Raya with it. Well, he's certainly not alone. But nothing comes of it. William Saliba. Subimendi. Declan Rice. It's with Gabriel. Gyökeres. Martin Ødegaard. Bukayo Saka. Yuri Timber. Well, it's attractive football, but they need effective football. They need a goal. And perfectly positioned. Throw into Arsenal coming up. And the substitution will occur now.
Number 10, Ryan Christie.
Into the centre. Well, they would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Interception to snuff out the danger. And a throw-in forthcoming. Senesi. Adrien Truffert. 10 minutes left for play. Tyler Adams. Really nice looking pass. Adrien Truffert. Well, that's a clever ball. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. Timber. On to Saka. Subimendi. Gyökeres. Arsenal being afforded too much room. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, high degree of difficulty, technical excellence.
A little bit unlucky there because it's a really good volley.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Lewis Cook. Antoine Semenyo. Araujo. Christie. On to Semenyo. Good angle for the cross. And the cross into the middle. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. And the short option preferred. Evanilson. Now with Tavernier. Might be able to set up the chance. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Subimendi. Rice with it. Gabriel Martinelli. Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. Now with Gyökeres. Perfect tackle. Semenyo. Lewis Cook. Now opening things up. Oh, useful ball. Physically strong and... Oh, surely! A stunning piece of goalkeeping!
Yeah, he's so quick to react there. Brilliant stuff.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Short corner favoured. And possibilities here. Lewis Cook. Really sound defending. Christie. Well, this could really help the cause. Evanilson. Semenyo. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Martinelli. Rice with it. Mikel Merino. Declan Rice. Arsenal could be onto something. Who wants to make a challenge? Mikel Merino. Good through ball. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. Well, it was almost the ideal pass, but out of play it goes. Adams. On to Senesi. Julian Araujo. Adrien Truffert. Well, nothing like annoying your opponents when you have such an effective passing game.
Yeah, they're certainly playing with confidence, aren't they?
Ilya Zabani. Timber. On to Saka. Mikel Merino. William Saliba. Timber. It's with Gabriel. William Saliba. Mikel Merino. It's with Ødegaard. Not giving it away. Well, he keeps going. Lewis Cook. Now with Ryan Christie. Tyler Adams. Good distribution. And space to cross it. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Tyler Adams. It's a neat move. That's a useful cross. So the referee's whistle means full time, and it goes into the books. Atmosphere of excitement and anticipation here in North London at the home of Arsenal. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal, and they face Bournemouth.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Gabriel plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Can they make something of this now? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Eva Nilsson. Trossard. Intercepted effortlessly.
Yeah, that's good positioning and excellent reading of the situation.
Antoine Semenyo. Interesting pass. And here now is Lewis Cook. Tyler Adams. And you saw the situation developing. Gabriel. It's with Ødegaard. Lovely weight. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Tyler Adams. Ouattara. And can they exploit the space out wide? But they dealt with the threat posed. Timber. It's with Gabriel. And here's Saliba. Trossard. Urian Timber. William Saliba. It's with Gabriel. Gabriel. Now in possession, Trossard. Subimendi. Martin Ødegaard. Subimendi. High quality defending. Now with Zabani. High quality defending. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Trossard. Up options in the middle. That's a very fine claim under pressure. Showing good ball control.
He's so good at doing that.
Now with Zabani. And Adam Smith on the ball. Lewis Cook. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Well, there's some real concern looks from the bench, I have to tell you, because he's landed right on top of his elbow, and that's causing him some serious pain at the moment.
Cheers, Jeff. Lewis Cook. Good passage of play. Tyler Adams. Excellent defending. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch in particular. What do you expect to see from him?
Well, no matter what defensive structure you put up, this man can destroy it with his blistering pace, both with and without the ball. He's so exhilarating to watch.
Lewis Cook. Too fair. And here now is Lewis Cook. Trying to connect. Really incisive defending.
Yeah, that was shaping up to be a major problem for them.
Trossard. William Saliba. Now in possession, Trossard. And here's Saliba. Rice with it. And they have possession again. Now with Semenyo. Smith. Well, somebody's got to stop him. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. William Saliba. Urian Timber. And here's Saliba. Victor Gyökeres. Oh, good idea. Timber. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back on side.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Adams. On to Senesi. Tyler Adams. Here's Kluivert. Oh, nice ball over the top. Oh, disappointing end to that.
Well, no way through there.
Gabriel. Timber. And here's Saliba. It's with Gabriel. Subimendi. Has the strength to hang on to it. Declan Rice. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, plenty of scope for them to attack. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Plenty of support here. Kluivert. Could be threatening. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. not a bad ball. Ah, goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? Declan Rice. Throw in here for Arsenal. And danger averted. Well read. Now with Semenyo. Well, he didn't plant the seed of fear on the goalkeeper's mind, that's for certain. Timber. William Saliba. Gabriel. Just the challenge that was required. Senesi. Smith. Here's Kluivert. Decent looking pass. Very quick thinking there. Declan Rice. On to Gyökeres. Trossard. Wasteful from Arsenal. Senesi. Ilya Zabarny. And here now is Lewis Cook. Smith. Lewis Cook. Here's Kluivert. Promising pass. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Declan Rice. Very effective pass. Trossard. Eyeing an opening.
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Kluivert. On to Semenyo. Tyler Adams. Antoine Semenyo. Oh, magnificent passing. They're trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Martin Ødegaard. Now with Saka. Nice looking pass. And played to the front post. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Smith. And here now is Lewis Cook. Semenyo. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Timber. William Saliba. Urian Timber. Rice with it. Trossard. Declan Rice. On to Gyökeres. Bournemouth doing well to regain possession. On to Semenyo. Evanilson. Oh, tremendous vision. On to Semenyo. Tyler Adams. Now with Zabanyi. Adams. Zabanyi. And we saw the situation developing. Declan Rice. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? They had a bit of work to do in getting to that through ball, the goalkeeper. Clever defending. Evanilson. Ouattara. Arsenal have it back. Beautifully weighted ball. Attractive build-up. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Can they forge ahead? And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Pass chiselled nicely. Crossing possibilities. Subimendi. Now in possession, Trossard. Subimendi. Well, it's such an eye-catching series of passes.
Yeah, they move the ball so well.
Great ball over the top. Could be dangerous. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Smith. Semenyo. Lewis Cook. Thoughtful play. Who had no intention of losing out. And a very good challenge. Saka. William Saliba. Declan Rice. Subimendi. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Oh, that's fine defensive play.
Well, I have to say, that was a good piece of defending there.
And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Arsenal have given it away. But he's certainly not alone. Kluivert. That's a good-looking pass. The cross is on. Nice-looking move, this. Must take the lead here. Thwarted by the post. And the move breaks down.
Well, Bournemouth have just raised the tempo here, and that should have put them in front. It's a good game now.
Martin Ødegaard. Quick break could be on. Subimendi. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Trossard. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Oh, a twitchy clearance. And the injury will mean a stoppage. The referee going down that road, so treatment can be administered now. So following the stoppage, back underway with a drop ball. And I think it's fair to say he's had happier days in front of goal, Stuart.
Well, he's trying hard to affect the game, but he just can't find that bit of space to show his true ability.
And teammates around him. And a throw-in for Arsenal. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Too fair. Ouattara. Good weight on that pass. Bournemouth struggling to keep possession. Gabriel. Gyökeres. Subimendi. It's with Erdogan. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count?
They just need a bit more penetration, that's for sure.
William Saliba. Rice with it. Trossard. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Promising possession, this. Urian Timber. Danger building. Decent position. And a long way off target with the header.
Yeah, that was a good contest in the air. The defender just about did enough, though.
Oh, good vision. And still looking to get the shot away. Great defending here. And that was goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
It's absolutely remarkable. His reflexes were brilliant there.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Could be more trouble. And there we have it. The first half action is over here at the Emirates. So away they go again. A low-key first half, I think we can call it. Smith. And here now is Lewis Cook. Adams. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Ilya Zabanyi. Kluivert. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. William Saliba. And the throw in for Bournemouth. On to Senesi. Ouattara. Can he find the right pass? Oh, great defending. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. And teammates to play it to. That's a good-looking pass. Deciding to go inside. Subimendi. Brilliantly blocked. William Saliba. Noni Madueke. Urian Timber. A very timely interception. And he has options available. Tyler Adams. Ouattara. Here's Kluivert. Might lead to a chance. Can they fashion a chance? Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Declan Rice. And the Bournemouth throw coming up. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. And a fine reading of the situation. Good conditions for the counter. Kluivert. Antoine Semenyo. And disappointingly, not even close to hitting the target there.
Yeah, was looking to open up his body, guide it into the corner, but he's got it all wrong. It's a poor attempt in the end.
Gabriel. Subimendi. And back with David Raya. Martin Ødegaard. And here's Saliba. Victor Gyökeres. It's with Ødegaard. Noni Madueke. Good work from Bournemouth to win it back. Well, he was one of their better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Your thoughts?
And it certainly wasn't his best half of football. He was slightly off the pace, and he gave the ball away too easily at times. But we know he can do much better, so I'm expecting more from him in the second 45.
Nice looking move, this. Getting the better of his opponent. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Zabanyi. And Adam Smith on the ball. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. And so it'll be a goal kick. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. Martin Ødegaard. Timber. Madueke. Showing good ball control. William Saliba. Martin Ødegaard. Urian Timber. Rice with it. Declan Rice. Subimendi. Martin Ødegaard. Arsenal have given it away. Zabanyi. Adams. Adrien Truffert. On to Zabanyi. Truffert. Ilya Zabanyi. Well, we're into the final half hour. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Tyler Adams. Smith. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Zabanyi. Senesi. Ouattara. Smart defending. Martin Ødegaard. On to Gyökeres. Counter-attacking chance. Declan Rice. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Well, had no intention of losing out. Excellent vision. Oh, useful ball. Gyökeres. Oh, his eyes lit up, thinking it was about to be the opener.
Well, just a lack of composure. He should score there.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Lewis Cook. Semenyo. Nice switch of play. Evan Nilsson. This is looking good. So a goal kick here. Noni Madueke. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Well, the threat could be there. Well, strong play here. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Adams. Lewis Cook. Now with Semenyo. Zabanyi. A really good pass. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Declan Rice. Now in possession, Trossard. Gabriel. Martin Ødegaard. William Saliba. Noni Madueke. And here's Saliba. Ball retention so important. Good patience. Madueke. Now opening things up. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Can they use it to their advantage? And the keeper in complete command of the situation. Urian Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Arsenal a bit wasteful in possession. Oh, danger here. Here's Kluivert. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Now with Semenyo. Pass chiselled nicely. It's not a bad ball. And he's clear as lines. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Solid punch! Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. Subimendi. Now in possession, Trossard. Well, that's splendid play. And taking it away. Zabarni. Evanilson. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Oh, moving it nicely. Interception to snuff out the danger.
Well, Arsenal haven't been at their best, but just listen to these fans. They believe a winner's coming here.
Gyökeres. It's with Gabriel. Victor Gyökeres. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. A good vision there. Oh, tremendous header that time, but the goalkeeper was there.
Well, Arsenal will count themselves unlucky not to have taken the lead there, because that was a brilliant piece of goalkeeping. What a good save that was.
Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Good work to win it back high up the pitch.
Well, that's hard to play against. They could be in here.
Sloppy in possession from Arsenal. Kluivert. And support available. Great weight on the pass. And a good take under duress there. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Trossard. Composed and patient passing. Martin Ødegaard. Madueke. Subimendi. And the ruling is offside here. And a substitution in the offing.
Coming onto the pitch, number 11, Gabriel Martinelli. Substitution for Bournemouth. Coming off the pitch, number 12, Tyler Adams. To be replaced by number 10, Ryan Christie.
Kluivert. Decent looking pass. It's a perfect challenge. Declan Rice. William Saliba. And intercepts again. Lots of space for Arsenal. Subimendi. And cleared away. Possibilities for them to counter. Too fair. Could be dangerous. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened.
Well, can Arsenal create one more big chance to win this game? If they do, this stadium will erupt because these fans have been brilliant today.
And that is going to be a free kick. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
Possibilities inside the box. Promising possession, this. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. And forward go Arsenal. Do they have a late winning goal in their future? Attractive build-up. Delivering it into the box. A decent effort, but the keeper read it all the way. So making the substitution now. Adrien Truffert. Now with Ryan Christie. Kluivert. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Space and time for Arsenal. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Timber. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Arsenal remain on the front foot. Can they find a winning goal? Eva Nilsson. Now with Ryan Christie. We're getting the ball forward. Really fine play to keep possession. Gyökeres. Rice with it. Victor Gyökeres. That's really good and effective physical play. And options in the centre. Interception to snuff out the danger. Quick break could be on. Have to pay attention defensively. Marcus Tavernier. Could be troublesome. Must take the lead here. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
They just didn't deal with the threat, did they? It's a poor goal to concede.
So they restart the game, and time is running out. That's a lovely ball. They have to show a commitment to attack Arsenal in these trying circumstances. Oh, it's on! And a decent save. Full credit. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. And given acres of space to attack here. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Read it well. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Christie. And here now is Lewis Cook. Senesi. Kluivert. He's on the run. Not giving it away. On to Tavernier. Will it be? Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. William Saliba. It's with Gabriel. Declan Rice. Madueke. Timber. Here's Nørgaard. Noni Madueke. The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out of the fire here? Ball retention is often part of it. Could be a chance to break. Ilya Zabanyi. Evan Nilsson. Dangerous ball. Semenyo. Composed play in possession. And losing the ball there. So the referee's whistle means full time, and it goes into the books as a defeat for Arsenal. Splendid day for football here in North London at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Arsenal, and they face Bournemouth.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent... And
firing it! And fine goalkeeping. And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Gabriel plays alongside William Saliba in central defence. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, they're going to play with 2 wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least 2 midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
Smith. And here now is Lewis Cook. Semenyo. Adams. Moving it forward. Promising looking ball. Great block. Just the tackle that was needed. Oh, this looks useful. Trossard. Well, not much came of that.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
They're using the space really well, you've got to say. Electing to cross into the centre. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. Oh, great vision. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. And in the right position to read it. Bukayo Saka. Yuri Timber. Strong challenge. Martin Ødegaard. Bukayo Saka. Timber. Now with Saka. Subimendi. Promising position, this. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, threat over for now. Truffert. Senesi. Here's Kluivert. Lewis Cook. Adams. Lovely tempo here.
Yeah, they're so hard to play against.
We're getting the ball forward. Kluivert. Well, showing good patience. It did look on for them, but not to be. Ouattara. And a good-looking ball. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Saka. Rice with it. Trossard. Now plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Bukayo Saka. Decent position. Trossard. It's with Ødegaard. Subimendi. Declan Rice. Excellent defending. Subimendi. And credit due, a good intervention. Intelligent ball. Semenyo. Possession lost by Arsenal. Lewis Cook. Zabani. Here's Kluivert. Smith. Kluivert. And Adam Smith on the ball. And they stopped them in their tracks. Smith. Eva Nilsson. And you can sense the threat is there. And with that, the attack breaks down. Declan Rice. Subimendi. Wonderfully weighted pass. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. An encouraging Arsenal move. But they took care of the situation defensively. Lewis Cook. Now with Zabarni. And Adam Smith on the ball. Kluivert. Zabarni. Antoine Semenyo. Can they make this count? Fine cross into the middle. No defensive resilience there. William Saliba. Timber. And here's Saliba. Gyökeres. Good distribution. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him. Smith. Here's Kluivert. Eva Nilsson. That's a good-looking pass. Adrien Truffert. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. But it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Martin Ødegaard. Plenty of support here. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Just to get them in front. And it's in! 1-0. They breach the defence.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Truffert. Adams. On to Senesi. Adrien Truffert. Tyler Adams. Here's Kluivert. Well, showing good vision.
Yeah, lovely technique with that pass.
Lewis Cook. Adams. And here now is Lewis Cook. Showing good situational awareness. Truffert. Smith. Kluivert. Adrien Truffert. Well, it's one pass after another. Eva Nilsson. Adams. And a lot to like about this attack. Trossard. Declan Rice. Arsenal being afforded too much room. Well, the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Kluivert. Ilya Zabarni. And Adam Smith on the ball. Now with Zabarni. Truffert. Tyler Adams. Now with Senesi. Adams. And here now is Lewis Cook. Adrien Truffert. Ilya Zabarny. Semenyo. Tyler Adams. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this, but quick thinking defensively. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. And options in the centre. And they chisel out another goal.
Yeah, just waiting for the right moment here to penetrate.
And a disappointing pass. Antoine Semenyo. Adrien Truffert. In search of an equaliser. Crossing opportunity. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Tyler Adams. Adrien Truffert. And here now is Lewis Cook. Now with Senesi. Adams. Senesi. Truffert. Zabarny. Lewis Cook. Oh, got into position brilliantly.
That was excellent defending.
Teammates available. Subimendi. Looking for the final pass. Urian Timber.